Films that can inspire your D&D game. Urban wisdom and rage. Out of ideas for campaigns, adventures, or character concepts? 4 movies that can inspire you as a player and dungeon master. Stay to the end to see which one is the best. Beastmaster. A Tale of Sword and Sorcery came out in 1982. A young hero able to communicate and see through animals' eyes. The soundtrack is good. Could be used in your role-playing sessions. How can it inspire GM? If you are creating a branched setting, or you want to follow the storyline, or get ideas from the storyline. Also, it has some interesting creatures. How can I inspire a player? Playing a character with a pet, such as a ranger, or playing a barbarian. An in-depth review of the film can be found at Joblo Originals YouTube channel. Link for this review is in the description. The Dwarven inspiration? 3 out of 5 Warhammers. Now, keep this in mind. This is talking about inspiration, not how good the film was. I am not reviewing the film, I'm reviewing the inspiration it gives. Legend. A Tale of the Fae and Dark Fantasy. It came out in 1985. A maiden, a hero, elves, fairies, a devil. Oh, he also has unicorns. So if you like them, well, actually, they kind of got hurt in the movie. So, how can it inspire a GM? If you're creating a fair setting, it has an interesting take on good versus evil. Also, a take on corruption, if you wish to use that in your game. Or on using a demon devil as the big boss. How can it inspire a player? Playing an elven or fake character. Playing an evil character. The soundtrack is okay. It is an interesting example of the Fae as good versus evil. The villain is imposing. The trailer for Legend can be found on JoDove YouTube channel. Link for the trailer is in the description. The Dwarven inspiration this movie gives 4.5 out of 5 Warhammers. Excalibur. The tale of the rise and fall of King Arthur. It has great cinematic visuals. Came out in 1981. Merlin and King Arthur. Knights, quests, magic. The only thing missing are dwarves. We need more movies with dwarves. How can I inspire a GM? If you're playing a knightly order honored by setting, or you're creating a campaign with knights. Also, it has an interesting take on what is good or evil, or the use of magic with dire consequences. How can it inspire a player? If you're playing a knight or a paladin, or you wish to play an honor-bound character, or play a flow hero. It has an excellent soundtrack. It is the Karamina Burana by Karl Orff. He wrote it in 1935, and it is based on medieval poems. It's all sung in Latin. It is excellent. It would be great for any fantasy role-playing game. I highly recommend it. The trailer of Excalibur can be found at Cherry Movies YouTube channel. Link for the trailer is in the description. The Dwarven inspiration I give 4.75 out of 5 Warhammers. Almost perfect. Conan the Barbarian. We are talking about this Conan. Not this Conan. It is a tale of sword and sorcery. Came out in 1982. A barbarian seeking revenge. Excellent, if not the best soundtrack there is. Well, maybe the soundtrack for Star Wars, the first trilogy. The soundtrack is great for role-playing sessions or working out. I highly recommend it. It has great combat scenes. How can it inspire a GM? If you're creating a sword and sorcery setting, or playing a sword and sorcery type of game, or creating a high adventure setting, or using magic with dark consequences, or with a theme or lost love, or rescuing a princess. How can it inspire a player? If you wish or are playing a barbarian or warrior type of character, or a rogue or thief, or a magic user or cleric, or even a witch. The trailer for Conan the Barbarian can be found at Forever Cinematic YouTube channel. Link for this trailer is in the description. The Dwarven inspiration? 5 out of 5 Warhammers. It is the best. Do you agree or disagree? What films have you used as inspiration? Share your wisdom on the comment section. Subscribe, hammer the bell, and share.